I got a message the other day from a viewer who said, I was wondering if you could talk about fetishes and if they're okay. I have a strong fetish for wedgies. Giving and getting wedgies turns me on more than anything else. How would I bring this concept up to a partner? So today, let's talk about fetishes. The first question posed here is whether fetishes are okay. Now, I'm not going to go into the ethics of specific fetishes, some of which have been called into question, because that'll get into a whole other conversation. But I can definitely say that fetishes in general are completely fine and pretty normal. I can't give you statistics on how common these sorts of paraphilias are, but just looking at the size of fetish communities on the internet makes it clear that a lot of people have less than vanilla interests when it comes to sex. The big motto right now in BDSM circles is RAC. Risk-aware consensual kink. As long as everyone involved is consenting and understands any potential risks, whatever activities you want to bring into the bedroom are generally fine. The second question here is how to bring your fetishes up to a partner. Talking about desires and boundaries is so important in any sexual relationship. So I say bring it up to them exactly the way you brought it up to me. Get a conversation going, maybe ask them about things they want sexually or their feelings about fetishes to get the ball rolling in that direction. And then just be like, hey, this is a thing I'm super into. Would you be willing to explore it with me? After that, there's pretty much 3 ways the conversation could go. 1, they could say, yeah, I'd be down for that, in which case, awesome. 2, they could say, that's not something I want to do. If that happens, then it's up to you to decide how important this fetish is to your life and happiness and whether this person is a good fit for what you're looking for in a relationship. 3, they could get weird or judgmental about it, in which case they're probably not a good fit for you. Lindsay Doe from Sexplanations has an awesome video about want, will, won't lists, which are a great and sometimes surprisingly fun way to discuss desires and boundaries with a partner. I'll link that down in the description. If you know that your fetish is important to your satisfaction in a relationship, you can also always seek out partners in fetish communities who are already into the same thing as you. What do you guys think? What are some other good ways to introduce the concept of fetish play into a relationship? In other news, Halloween is coming up, and if you haven't seen, I put up a blog post this week about my favorite spooky Halloweeny sex toys. I had a lot of fun putting that post together, so if you're interested, I'll link it in the cards annotations and in the video description. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Just because I love you, it makes me feel warm, like a tip of sunshine.